What is going on, everyone? So in this video we're going to be talking about the Revenge of the Morning Star. So this video and this quest is going to pick up exactly where we left off on the first Morning Star quest chain, and it will also set us up for the final quest that is coming very soon. So there is a few things that I want to say just before we get straight into the video. So as always, there's going to be a written guide to this down in the description, so if you do get lost at any point, please go there and have a look. Also, this video is going to be a collaboration with a close friend of mine. He'll be running through the main part of this story, and I'll be coming in at the end to elaborate on some things that need elaborating, because there's really only one part of this quest that does take forever. Also, his channel will be linked down in the description, so a lot of the videos he does is gaming based entertainment. I'm also in a fair few of his videos as well, so if you do want to see what I get up to outside of this channel, please go down there, check his channel, give him a subscribe, and say that Sin sent you. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to my friend, and let's get this video started.
Hey folks, KHMANA here. I know, right? Definitely not Sin, but you know what? It's fine, because you've still come to the right place. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Revenge of the Morning Star. First off, to start the quest, you must head to Daggertooth outpost to find the shipwright. And once you have started the quest, you will need to head to Boulder Cay to find the shipwreck, which should be underwater on the southeast side of the island. And in there, you will find some shiplogs. Upon retrieving them, you don't actually have to leave the island. When you read the logs, there should be an area southwest side of the beach near the palm trees. Once you've dug something up, there should be a chest full of uniforms and more logs for your mission book. Now, the uniforms are essential after this point. You should be able to find them in your clothing chest on the ship or on any outpost. Just throw on the clothing and you should be sweet after that. Now, once your crew is equipped with the new clothing, you want to head to the Sanctuary Outpost Tavern to talk to Tracy, as well as Tyler in the item shop.
Also, it is very important to note that you'll have to ask them a bunch of different questions, and inside those dialogues, they will tell you to where you need to go. You'll notice they're going to say something about a sinkhole, but it's not exactly right, so just follow what this video says. It's always the exact same spot.
Once you have spoken to them, make your way to Cannon Cove and locate a skeleton boss. You will need to defeat this boss, then decipher the code that is in your book.
So just quickly here, I'm going to step in. To find the boss, you'll just need to circle Cannon Cove until you do find him. Usually he's only in two locations. It'll either be the cave or on the inside of the bay. Just have a look for him, you will find him. Once you kill him as well though, you will notice he's going to drop some papers. Just pick them up, then a new entry will be put in your book. So when this new entry comes through, you're going to notice it's a lot of gibberish. So what I'm going to do is put a photo up on the screen now. That photo will tell you what all the symbols mean. Just act like it's a normal code, then just match up the symbols with the words, and then you should form a sentence to know where you have to find the different chests. Now there are two different chests. You're going to have to do this twice, but there is only one on the cove.
Should be real easy, just connect the dots and from there on just follow through. Once you're done on Cannon Cove, you can go straight to the Sunken Grove, where you would have to fight another skeleton boss, and again decipher another code. Same diff, connect the dots, and yada yada. You're as right as rain. From this point, you should have a skull and a chalice. Once you've obtained both items, you're on your last part of the story. Just read through the book again where Grey Mare's notes say where he is resting. The first note should have a letter, and the second note a number. Now these are coordinates to where you have to go. Just find the place on your map and make your way to the island. Once there, you would have to find a ritual stand with two podiums. Place the skull and the chalice onto the stand and brace yourself for butt hurt.
Now honestly, he's not wrong here. This part gets extremely hectic, so I'm going to step in and finish this guide off because there's a few things that you really need to know before doing this fight. It is very important to note that when you do this final fight, there is only 3 locations where Grey Mare can spawn. He's the name of the boss that you are fighting. So they will be either Kraken's Fall, Plunder Valley, or Wanderer's Refuge. Now most of these locations will be based around a fort, so it's very important to know that you're going to need to find food, so be ready. What I suggest you do though is get some cooked fish, then take them with you. They are probably the best source of food you can use, mainly because of their regen perk thing. Anyway, now it is very important to note that this is going to be the hardest boss fight in the entire Tall Tales quest chain, and I can say that with 100% confidence. Because this skeleton lord is a complete asshole, for a lack of better words. So what you're going to need to do is learn the moveset. Now I'm going to explain that right here. So he has pretty much 3 different move sets. The most painful one is the skeleton slam. I'm going to call it the skeleton slam. That's not really what it's called, but you know, I'm calling it that. So what he does is he will pull out 2 skeletons, captain's chest, then slam them on the ground. Then when that happens, there is a massive blast radius that's going to send you flying in the air and do a heck of damage to you. Following that, he'll also have a skeleton spawn, and the way you'll know he's doing that is when he pulls out a crate of ancient bone dust. So this fight, I honestly, not lie to you, this fight is going to take around 10 10 to 15 minutes. So once you have eventually completed this, you will notice that a shroud breaker stone is going to drop. They are very familiar if you have been following the story, same old thing, but anyway. So what you'll need to do is take it back to the same location where you started this quest, and that was on Daggertooth Outpost. And once you have done that, you will be officially finished with the Morningstar quests, and then you'll be on to the big one. So this video coming up is going to be massive. I promise you it's going to be the best, most detailed guide on YouTube on how to complete the Shores of Gold Tooltail questline thing. But anyway, so what you should do is stay tuned. If you are interested in that video and you want to see any other guide to this series, please subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And hit that notification bell if you want to be updated with every single video I do. As I said earlier in the video, big shout out to KHMANA for helping me make this video. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the final chapter.
Listen.